Dan Aykroyd?
No. The funny part of Ghostbuster.
Oh, okay.
Sad chat is killing me. Alright, Double Agent is 69.
Dan Aykroyd's alright.
With the fall.
It's alright.
So
I saw a poor joke in it.
No. There's actually, that ties into a good story. Not really a good story. No, this is a terrible story that I'm going to tell anyway. I would like it if people started their stories with, this is a bad story, I'm going to tell it anyway. So this is a bad story, I'm going to tell it anyway. I listened to this podcast called Off Menu with James Acaster, and they just had Dan Aykroyd as a special guest. And it is a fun departure from, like, man, Dan Aykroyd has issues, man, and it is very apparent.
No, he is full conspiracy, my guy. He's got good.
Oh, damn.
Vodka.
Yeah, that's why. Yeah, that's why he made Crystal Skull vodka. The guy is.
It's actually legit good.
It's good vodka.
Right.
Here's the thing: Dan Aykroyd knows a fuck ton about vodka. Like, he knows all there is to know about vodka and talks about it relentlessly. Anyway.
Yeah, I agree with Sadkeep. I actually don't like the vodka. I just like the bottle. Toss them.
Here's the thing: is that I hate vodka generally. I'm not a vodka person.
Oh my god, that rushed out. Okay. Yeah, no, I if I want my vodka, I want it to burn into my soul, and that's what Crystal Skull does. But
if I want vodka, I don't want to taste it. Ooh, damn, it's slow enough just to bait the very smooth.
Yeah. Oh wow. Just being a little impatient.
He's gonna get bounced on that. Oh, but he bounced in a weird way. It's like a bad bounce there.
Double Agent trying to take back his turns in a few ways, which is like understandable.
Just those air-to-air jabs, man. Student is not to be fooled with these thumps, as the dive kick from Falk. I almost forgot Falk's name. Yeah.
I don't blame you. I like Falk a lot, and I forget she's in the game half the time.
Ragmuffin with the raid, which means that the round robin is over. So good shit. Ragmuffin, aka Dave Perry's. Also, double thank you for using that parry as a anti-raid. A little bit tricky, but we'll see how it turns out for him. Yeah, in my case, he does say that. And he does say that it does make a lot of sense for him once he found out that he was on the spectrum.
Okay, good air-to-air with the hell attack coming forward.
Like, actually, I'm gonna take like a, hey, real talk, pump the brakes for like real talk. Like, there is a lot of people who, once they find out that they have a mental disorder or a mental disability, they become empowered then because they understand that it can be treated. I only say that because there is a contingent of people who would be like, don't go to a quack. They'll just fuck up your brain even more. And like, yeah, sometimes you'll see a bad therapist and he'll fuck you up, or he or she will fuck you up. But like, having good mental health is part of having good health. So to fucking get yourself checked out. If you are curious at all, like, go talk to a doctor. It could be very helpful. Anyway, sorry, had to do. Oh my god! Sorry, that one took me out of it. That was some boss bitch shit right there.
What are these premonition-esque counterposes?
Dead premonition. Oh shit!
Okay.
I think student just realized that he's fine.
No,
was that a bait? Was that a bait?
No, it wasn't. That was not intended.
Okay. Because I was gonna say, like, he could have blocked, but like, yeah, not because that supper has a lot of time to it. Oh, what a live punish! God damn, student.
I feel bad for Double Agent because they had a solid read, and like, it was a risky ass read. That would have been punishable even with the beat trigger canceled, but c'est la vie. Right now, I think student's looking to finish it out. More guess. That's meaty. Yep, and there it is. Student just stomping on Double Agent there, who put up a good, valiant effort. Thank you for coming out tonight.
I think by the end of that set, I think student just knew.
Yeah. I mean, I think the biggest problem was that Double Agent. It's tough. That matchup is really tough for Falk because she wants to play this kind of mid-range, annoying style zoner. Like, not full screen, but mid-range. And, like, Bison is also comfortable there because that's where he gets in on you. So, it's definitely tough. And you saw Double Agent trying to take the approach to the skies, like trying to take more of an offensive reach so that they wouldn't have to suffer through Bison's pressure. But, you know, Student had the answer to that, and it just kind of played out.
Tom, I feel like there was something I wanted to tell you directly, but had forgotten about. What was it, though? I feel like I was harking. Now, Tom's making himself a whiskey.
No, I'm sitting right here. I'm listening. Sorry, I forgot you can't see my face, and so I was just listening intently in silence. Which doesn't help you at all.
Nodding to no one. Plays well.
I feel like it had to do something with. I feel like it had to do something with Florida, but regardless, we're not there anymore. Oh no, it was to ask you how a tournament went, but anyway.
Okay. All right. Okay, so we got Itachi's Legacy bringing out the Ibuki.
Sorry,
y'all know whose side I'm on.
Too many places right now. Too many cooks. Too many cooks.
Oh, okay, interesting interaction there. Able to high crush the forward heavy kick, which I didn't even know was cool.
Okay, back dashing. Okay, EX coming forward.
Yeah, the sleeves coming through the age. Interrupting that command dash, though, might be the end of the answer.
Okay, that was risky. Could have been a whiff punish, but D wasn't ready.
Interesting. Big activation point for D-Answer. Gonna set up the poison, life draining down. Tachi's Legacy holding on with that meter.
I'm surprised he didn't set up a poison pot and then go in for a side switch mix-up, but I guess he didn't react to the non-tech knockdown, perhaps.
He also probably didn't want to risk the EXDP.
Oh yeah, I guess that's true. I wasn't thinking about that. I had peered away from her meter. Yeah, you got it. I'm gonna go get. I'm gonna go put a taco in my mouth.
Do it. You deserve it. You've earned it. Crush counter over the top of the poison
I'm gonna
pot.
put my jalapenos in a taco. BRB.
He never learned.
Never. That's died how he lived.
Genius of the taco. Get the right up.
Died as he lived. Hot sauce in the wrong places. There you go. Tachi's Legacy using the traditional kunai release. Okay, so her scarf comes down on that costume. Why can't it come down on Nostalgia?
I don't know.
It infuriating how inconsistent.
Yo, speaking of infuriating, that cross-up roundhouse gonna hit the answer. Flying in. Spots down.
She's like in a bad spot. He gets the stun off of the triple jab. Sets up the cloud one more time.
That was
Itachi's Legacy, not ready for the mix on his terms.
Yeah, that was dirty. You gotta say, D's got the mixes, and they're coming out in droves right now.
Yeah, that was real. That was real toxic, if I could say so myself.
Britney Spears toxic, or just like toxicity toxic?
Toxicity. I forgot that was a thing. I was gonna go Koga toxic, but you're right. Koga Jasmine
pretty good.
Toxicity. Yeah. Right now, that sweet not looking too hot. Whip punch, trying to get the bait. Whoop, fast forward.
I like these 4 roundhouses going over the poison cloud, but Itachi's got to be careful because when he catches onto those, you're gonna find yourself in a painful world landing on top of that poison. Maybe not. Never mind. What do I know?
Yeah, if anything, the bigger problem was earlier. Itachi's Legacy was not getting the spacing right and just whiffing the forward heavy punch, and that was getting punished. But now, spacing seems on point. Kunai release, getting 2 back. I kind of like it. This is cute.
Keeping the pressure, break dancing, a little bit of gap. Good stand light kick interrupt here. Okay, gonna be plus, but use all those kunai.
And then the answer was such a huge life deficit. He's just
That's
gonna
a whip
sweep
punish.
his way to victory. Yeah, that's a whip
And
punish.
for the mix, he could have used EX right and kill.
Yeah, but he saved the meter. He saved the meter, and now he's gonna die for it.
Oh, come on, Itachi. Don't you die on me. Not like
he's
this.
dead.
He's done.
He's not dead, but it's. Oh, he is dead.
Oh, nope, barely alive. Oh
What is
my.
the-
He's got a
is the-
chip. He's got a V-trigger. This is Itachi's game. There it is.
Oh,
Barely. Wait.
oh my God.
Yep,
It was-
barely.
Just barely.
The Fuma hit just before the Nishikyu.
Yeah, this will be a
That's
punish.
the only thing that happened. Punish. Okay,
Nice
that time
use of the
goes to
rider.
Nishikyu with the EX.
Good air to air on D-Answer's side. Ready to pressure now. Good poke afterwards.
Yeah, you're absolutely right in the plays. That was milliseconds different. Bust out. Okay, checking. That's not real. Interrupt with the low forward. Doesn't get the counter hit conversion, though.
Interesting buffer there with the kunai. Fat chunk of damage. Didn't have the OS ready, and because of that, Tachi's Legacy is gonna have a tough time closing out this round.
Yeah, D-Answer's gonna put the wall up for sure. Definitely gonna set up shop, drop the pots. Ooh, yep, this is so hard to stop the movement.
Kunai doesn't even go through the poison cloud.
Nope. Poison balls from the sky.
Final round. Fight.
Indeed. Now,
The answer up one.
yeah,
Yep.
Just confirm.
set, but you already have it.
Poison balls in the sky. Ibuki goes twice as high. Okay, coming through. Crush counter.
Crush Hammer didn't believe it this time. No, we didn't do the command dash.
Didn't have the buffers.
The answer
Take
now
the
with slight
poison.
lead. Okay, poison on his side. Itachi's Legacy not afraid, going in and out. Playing kind of the hit and run style that you don't see as much these days, but you know what? It's working out.
I like that V-shift. Doesn't even have to hold the mix-up. EX right up through the Nishikyu. But now there's no meter on the side of Itachi's Legacy, and he's backing away. Command dash, but he gets clipped. Okay, gets a little bit of a reload.
I like dashing through the poison. It's not doesn't ever hurt the hitbox, so don't have to worry about it stopping you. Itachi's
He's looking for an
Legacy looking
activation.
yeah. Oh no. And now D-Answer just a few pokes away of just making this almost it's impossible. It's gonna go through.
He didn't have EX.
I wonder. Hey, there he does. Itachi's Legacy could use release just to get
No, I got him. He converted too.
Houseman, as you were saying, you were writing the script as it happened.
I mean, that was the last resource available, and yeah, the answer thought he was safe by dashing forward, but nah. Itachi's Legacy squeaks out the victory right at the end there.
All right, 1-all in the set.
1-all in the set.
I'll remind everybody that it was.
Fight.
Itachi's Legacy that lost that first set. So they'll definitely need this if they don't want to face another reverse OCV situation.
No counter hit combos. Okay, goes for the reset here. Life pretty even. Good air to air on the side of D.
Delay DPs, I appreciate it.
Ooh, that was smart. I like that reaction there. That was a good defensive option. Just get
slide,
out of
not
all
so
that
much.
poison. Yeah.
That buffer was nice.
Man, these buttons are absolutely insistent from both players.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
Whoa.
tough to block. He can choose which side he lands on there. Tough stuff. I thought for sure the splash would hit.
That's, yeah.
Damn.
I think
Yeah, it was
Itachi's
just-
did too, and he got
Yeah.
tossed for it.
Fight.
Oh,
Good stuff from D-Answer.
point dancer on set point. Potentially slowing down a little bit.
Air to air, absolutely. Avoid the mix-up on the ground, put him in the corner. Ouch. Out of the corner.
No confirm on the counter hit. Oh.
Yeah, I'd like to see more of that from Itachi. Like, I'm not very good at this as a Boogie player myself either, but I think that would really push Itachi's game a little further.
Yeah. I mean, there hasn't been too many, thankfully. But maybe not, thankfully. Poison's still there. Dancer slowly moving in. Nice use of the hover. I don't even know what that is. The blanket? Air blanket?
Nice, stand fierce, but now he's gonna give it the poison ball.
Oh, it's so unfortunate.
This is such awful positioning. You've got to guess right.
No kunai.
Oh, he got the dash!
You can't believe it.
Ooh, mash it out, baby.
Shit out of that.
Yeah, no good Oki though off of it, unfortunately.
Yeah, I don't know what you're gonna do here.
Fully loaded. I mean, you just run out the clock
One
for a little
kunai.
bit. You run out the clock. Maybe you build a little bit of kunai. No, you build kunai. Don't throw the kunai at a poison pot like a dingo. Oh!
How is he getting away with this?
You can't be getting away with this.
Thomas screaming futilely at the sky while we watch his last round in the set.
He's just so
Friends, you gotta
clutch.
hold.
He's so clutch.
Oh yeah. And it is really amazing resource management because the Buki, like, you gotta be thinking about 12 different things with her, and that's why I don't play her. But the answer right now, hoping to clean things up finally, but life draining away. Both players just getting little pokes here and there, and that's been really the reason why these rounds have been so kind of long, because both players are not getting massive amounts of damage. They've just been getting little bits here and there.
Trying to back up for another kunai. Dancer not really... I guess Dancer expected that Itachi would try to bait another knife grab. Another knife.
Right now,
he just did nothing.
Dancer needs to be careful about projectiles at this point. That EX Rida is right there. Yeah, full screen. Yeah, jumping back and forth, trying to bait Itachi's legacy to come more
Alright, spent
forward.
that bar, tried to do the same thing, command dash into forward heavy kick to pop over the poison pot, but no, the range was not there.
Oh, this is dangerous.
Getting hit. Ooh! Stuffs the poison ball though. Interesting. Oh,
still
no
down?
recovery.
Yeah.
That's
You
what
hate to see
That's
it.
what I was a little worried about. I was a little worried because, like, Itachi Legacy was doing good on, like, getting more resources as he was waiting at full screen, because those kunai releases have been, like, vital up until then. Yeah, it just got a little too obvious towards the end, and
Yeah.
Answer takes it.
All right,
Yeah, too
then-
rhythmic. Called, you know, like you said, called a kunai too close. Too close.
Yeah.
Chun Nation v Child coming up next. Chun Nation.
Now, Chun Nation.
If Chun Nation wins here, that's it.
Okay.
That's the set. Child needs to win some sets here. Child can do it. Strong player. Very
Child
strong
can
player.
do it. That being said,
Yeah.
I haven't seen him versus Chun Nation too much. Does
I
anybody
think
know
this is
how
the
their record?
first. I think this is Child's first match of the tournament.
Yes.
No, but I mean
This is-
in other
In general,
Yeah.
though. In general, though.
Right.
That I don't. Actually, I feel like they have, and I feel like it was in a winners finals or losers finals scenario.
That would make
I
sense.
feel like it was in a first to three situation. I believe.
We'll just see how it plays out. Blue and pink, except not with the genders you'd expect. Nation versus
Take that.
Child. You had like so many targets you were pointing towards. You just didn't know which to shoot at.
I really didn't. Yeah. Take that, Vertigear.
There you go.
Ooh, what a crush counter early. Coming forward, got a gas.
Okay, trying to buffer that back heavy punch. I like it, but right now, oh my god, Child just explodes right there. That's closer to the corner.
Ooh, the bait.
That was exceptional. Cheeky with the flyover. Right now, the reversal for their life.
That trade almost comboed. Ooh, we get those.
Ice air to air.
I was gonna say in V Trigger 1, that's a juggle situation. The juggle points have been relaxed,
That's what I've been told.
which is still one of my favorite things to say, generally. Whoa! Oh man,
No,
That's
a child
rough.
makes so much money off the overheads.
that's the thing. To do that overhead in a reaction to the neutral jump is just. Oh,
I think the person who's oh, that shot was so cheeky. I think the best person who's had the best response to those overheads has been
He's-
Destructive. Though.
is he dead?
Really nice stun by the
Yay.
Oh no, he
he's not
chose
gonna
not
cap
to
out.
go into.
Meter.
Didn't even need that meter. Trination. Wow. Wow.
Fight.
quick work, the child.
Oh my god.
Oh, the counter poke was so good.
I'd love to see it.
No, he tried to get cheeky with his own overhead. And Child was just ready to instantly throw him back in the corner. Oh
Do you
boy.
like that back medium just to check the range?
So you have to be careful about Child. Child does not delay his button. Like, Child always immediately goes for the option, and like, I feel like a lot of players are more used to delay buttons. This is stun.
Oh, I
Yeah,
was gonna
go
say
slow.
no confirm, but oh man, it didn't matter with that Child taking round 1.
Yeah, like that.
Ball roll.
I feel bad for Chun Nation because that's happened to me so often. Like, I delay something because I assume my opponent's gonna delay or not do anything, and then they instant back throw, and I just stuck in the corner now, and I'm like, oh, I played myself.
The
Congratulations, you played yourself. Go ahead, Tom.
Fight.
The intensity that Child plays with, like, I don't know what it is. I mean, it's just how fast-paced and momentous he plays. I always in my head, like, imagine, and when he finishes a round, he's just, like, jumping out of the chair, popping off. Like, there's just a lot of energy in the way he plays Rock.
He's absolutely one of those I have never played him live. I've never seen him play live. I guarantee in between each set, all you hear is just
Buttons. Just buttons, buttons, buttons.
like right before the next
That's a big drop.
big drop. Big drop.
Dude,
Oh,
going
big
to the
drop
corner
with
now.
dome effect.
No!
You guess
You
one
gotta
more
guess
time.
right.
So any tech to throw.
-2, no activation.
Nice shift.
Into it. Wow. Solid defense and solid pokes from Chination on that one. Wow.
What?
What?
Crush. That's how we saw the game start out before.
They nerfed it as an anti-air, but they didn't nerf its poke properties.
They didn't nerf it as a kick your ass button, right?
Yeah, apparently not.
They did not dial down the. They did not relax the ass kicking points. Just the
No,
jump
yeah,
points.
the ass kicking points have been increased, in fact.
Yeah, the key YA factor is still very high.
Huge key factor.
Ooh,
there's the
stood up
dome.
into it.
Nice shift. Child not having the OS ready for it.
Jump off the wall there with the anti-air and the
Yes!
wow.
There it
What about
is.
the trade?
Now
Wow.
that is the jumping points being relaxed.
Indeed. Oh, it might not matter though. Wow, Chination, what a combo.
Hey, y'all gotta
Incredible.
clip that. Like,
Chun-Li.
Have to.
gotta clip.
This set has been so good. This set's so tight,
It is,
dude.
it is so good. It is now 1-all in the set.
Oh.
Oh,
Getting excited because at this point, Child needs to win.
Round 1.
The back, everybody is riding on Child's back right now. The shoulders of this. Oh, I like how he delayed that dash punch to punish the whiffed back fierce. Very smart. Someone's learning.
now we're
that looked
seeing
like a
players
bad
adapt
legs.
to each other, and that's so nice. So nice.
Ooh, good connection.
And you're just sitting there, letting Child give them the space they want.
Gotta be careful though. What a jump out.
Something into activation. Before the activation comes out, very smart.
Dude, but now Child's got so much of a life, like he doesn't need to come in on these Kokokens. He can just chill.
good challenge afterwards.
Child chilling.
Getting that
Oh,
activation.
Wow, button challenge.
Cheeky reset. Child knew.
10 for 10 on the. Oh no! Oh man, Nation was not ready for that, expecting to be died. Wow. Bit of a sloppy mess there at the end. But Child pulling out and staying safe for one more round. Nice trade combo, you'll love to see it.
Good challenge, but no confirm after
One more touch to stun.
done. That's a guess. He didn't have the OS. Is he gonna?
Oh, he
burn?
walked back. Didn't get the
No.
crush though.
Nation in a tight spot right now. Brave tech. Six frames. Oh, he didn't get the crush counter he wanted. Challenge afterwards blocks the
The
cross up.
second low didn't block it, but can't cancel anything,
It's not
unfortunately.
close enough.
Oh, the overhead gets
The
blocked.
dome.
The one time the hard half the most important right now. Nation is trying to catch
Gotta
it.
deal all
Counter
this
hit.
damage. What? What?
Oh! If he would have done a neutral jump, not a wall jump, that would have been the sickest call out.
Out of.
Oh, and that's
Gonna say out of meter
where
with
it
that.
ends.
Child. Whew. In there. Child moving on with the team. Carrying the team on his back. We'll need to go through two more players now. We've got De-Answer. We've got Student. Actually,
Now, if
Student's up
Student-
next. Student, then De-Answer.
Oh yeah, so here's the thing, like, if Student is Nigel was a boxer main. Probably still has an incredibly solid boxer. The matchup knowledge is going to be pretty deep here. Unless I'm, like, mischaracterizing Nigel, but I'm pretty sure Nigel plays
mean-
boxer.
I mean, at the level that they're playing, that all these players playing at, we can assume that the character knowledge. I think what's going to matter is really
Yeah.
like, is Nigel going to be able to pick up on Child's tendencies? Because that's what we saw between Chun Nation and Child, was that they were really playing off of what each other was preemptively doing a lot, and
Yeah.
Child just had the reads a bit quicker. We'll see. We'll see. That was a ridiculous set, though. Holy cow!
I remember what I wanted to talk to you, Tom, about, and it is Royal Rivals, which is actually coming up next week for this month.
That's right.
You'd handled the previous month. Phenomenal.
did.
But next week, we're coming up on Royal Rivals. We're having two double elimination tournaments, Street Fighter V and Strive. Strive
Hell yeah.
PC.
Round one.
Don't you forget it.
It's going to be a good tournament.
Should be fun. I'm looking forward to it.
The Royal Rival squad always puts on a good show.
It's always
And you
it's
should-
always fun.
And you show my dogs on stream, so I can't complain. Okay, Student locked in the corner, back that.
It is the best online fighting game tournament that features animals. Period. Like, period. Also the best online tournament that features women. Fuck that. It's also the best that... no, I don't know if I can say that, though, because of...
Because the online local also.
yeah, it's a lot of the same people. So,
Well, you can
that
say
reset.
you can say it's 100% less sexist than Vertigear. That is a stat.
Yeah, that is entirely true. I don't know what Vertigear is, but I'm just assuming yes. Nice check.
Metal Cat has entered the building.
Oh,
What's good? The overhead. Overhead again.
Not
He's
again.
going low this time.
He did, but we sniffed that out. Fully charged. Oh, we just let it go.
hanging in the knee.
Woo!
Oh my god.
Speaking of just letting it go.
Final round.
Decided I didn't need that meter anymore. Child just armors through the situation. It was a nice neutral jump, but just not soon enough. I don't even know if he could do it sooner.
Okay, stand light, 3-frame challenge, buffering it with the knees.
Punish off of the double knee. A good challenge on the wake up. Child showing a bit more knowledge of the Bison matchup than the Student showing the Balrog matchup, actually.
Yeah, he's rolling it, but here's the good whiff punish here. Student getting things started up, nightmares in the brain, gonna take the throw, is Child.
which side? He is so fortunate that jab connected. Bomb was about to go off, but now instead, the only explosion is on Child's side.
Child will do that. That's like the second or third time that has happened with Child, is that he'll meet... Oh, what?
Oh.
What? Oh, you hate to see it. What happened?
He hesitated.
His Heza was detated. Man, you hate to see it. But like I said, I was saying though, that's like the second or third time we've seen him with one more guess against his opponent, have him in the corner, he's got the pressure going, hits him with a jab,
Round 1.
and then doesn't confirm the jab, just because he had it. Oh shit, what a call out. The backdash into slide to beat the dash punch, bet your ass. Yeah, it's just, I don't know if he just has this like preset plan of what he wanted to do in the corner that he's not even looking to confirm the jab, because he will do a crouch jab, walk backwards. Anyway,
I mean,
back to the set.
that's been the MO.
Finally blocking that
Blocking
overhead.
overhead.
Oof. Fierce beats the light kick.
Holden. Oh boy.
Ooh, poking out.
Insane in the membrane.
Insane in the brain.
Cops
Block
come
down.
try and snatch my crops. These cops want to burn my house down. Man,
What up, Cypress Hill?
whatever happened to Cypress Hill?
Yo, they're touring. No, they're touring with Atmosphere.
Oh shit, like real talk.
Like for real. Yeah. Anna told me, and I was like, we got to go to that show. Atmosphere's amazing.
Yeah,
And she was
kind
like,
of.
I want to see Cypress Hill, and I was like, hell yeah, let's go.
Go.
Oh yeah, you can't challenge that. Cannot challenge that low with that distance. And busting out with the EX.
What a
Backdash actually works because Child not OSing those throws.
God, those throws,
Wow.
man. What did I tell you? Child against the ropes here. Cannot get touched. That is it. That is the game. Set and match. Student pulling out all the stops, stopping Child's aggression, cutting their team's life short. With that, though,
We're ready for Grants?
we're ready for grants. We're in it now. We're gonna have Toxic Nation v 3 judges, Underworld,